Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of your weekly dose of Terraform. My camera is not aligned, but that's okay. So my name is Anton Babenko, and today I want to continue fixing a few issues and bugs and pull requests and whatever else comes in terraform-aws-modules. And I think it will be the last episode when I do live coding, at least for the time being, because next episode I will have. Let's go to this view and show what will be the next episode. So the next episode I will have Adarsh, who is founder of Compuzest. And we'll be talking about from infrastructure as code to environment as code. He is a very experienced person in field which I'm covering in this live stream, and he has been doing this for quite a long time. He has developed this product, and he has very interesting opinions on how to manage Terraform and infrastructure at scale. So if you are interested in learning more about environment as code as well as infrastructure as code, you are more than welcome to join us. Next week it will be 3 hours later than usually, because he is on the East Coast. So we'll be talking about several things, and if you will have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, and we will just go through them too. So let's move on to another thing, which is weekly TF. I see that people are subscribing, which is very nice. This week I have published a newsletter, and I included a bunch of different tools for Terraform workflows. I find it quite relevant for what we have during this live stream, because if you attend this live stream, you're interested in how to write Terraform code in first place. But after you write your Terraform code, you need to put it into CI/CD pipeline, which is another very big topic, which I will cover, or which I will continue covering in approximately 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks. And there are many interesting tools which I want you guys to know about, like TF-CMT, which is maybe not so well known yet, but imagine the situation where you have a Terraform plan and you need to put it into a Terraform command, which is fine, right? But then you need to update this command, right? How to do this? Well, it's not so obvious task, as you may imagine. So TF-CMP is one of these tools. Also, Compost by Infracost, as well as TF-Notify, which is previous generation of similar tools, which will notify on GitHub pull request. And HCL to JSON is another hidden gem for people who want to convert from HCL to JSON and vice versa. So please subscribe and stay tuned for new newsletters, which I will be sending every Wednesday. Okay, so the main topic of the day is going to be, as you can imagine from the title, is going to be live coding. So I have been fixing a few issues as usual during the week, but just decided to have certain issues here and explain how things go, and you will see how it goes, and fix them, release new bug fixes, maybe new features. As usual, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, and I will try to answer them. So Kaushik, yes, hello to you too. I saw your message on LinkedIn, I just didn't have time to reply to you, sorry. I will do this a bit later, after the stream. Okay, so what I'm gonna to do today is one from this terraform-aws Lambda module, which is extremely simple, at least it seems to me now, where a new optional argument is going to be added, and there is a request, or there is an issue already about it, which is good. So I really like when people explain how they tested it. Hello, Ravi. So what else is here? Well, it's really helped me a lot what has been added here and what kind of change is proposed. Really good. Actually quite funny, just 11 minutes ago this person closed this issue and I thought like, oh, isn't it relevant? I mean, maybe it's already fixed or something. And then he clicked reopened. Whew, good. Because if he would close this issue, then I wouldn't have content for this stream, and that's a shame. Okay, now jokes aside, there is always content. Okay, so the fix here is function response type, an argument to AWS Lambda event something. So first let's see which version of Terraform AWS provider was it introduced. Filter criteria, that's it, right? So 369 is very recent. Let's see which version do we have in master branch now. So 369, no, it's not included. Okay, so we need to update it to have 369. What else do we need to do? Well, that's it. Okay, so I need to make change into that resource as well. So it's pull request 255. Let's go to the code. Let's see what I have here. So it's Lambda module git pull, just for fun. And check out 255. And now it's 369. Let me think for a second. Is it a good idea to actually write it like this? Required providers. Probably it's a good idea. I mean, it is a shorthand. Well, yeah, I like this too, but let's rewrite it at the same time. So it's 369 here. And then external more than one, local more than one, one, it's external. Actually, I have few interesting things in this module too, so I need to change it as well. And null more than 2. Okay, good. What else can I change? Somewhere here. It is event source mapping. Which example is event source mapping? Ah, no, that's event bridge. Examples, event source mapping here. Main. So that's the whole point of example, right? So I need to show for real inside event source mapping how this new feature can be used. So it is, if I go to the browser, this is a line which was added inside of event source mapping SQS. Okay. I even don't know what exactly it means, to be honest, but I'm quite sure that when people will discover this, oh, there is support for this function response type, they will understand and they will learn about it, like what kind of options are there. I'm not familiar with this specific feature myself, so that's important to understand. I don't know all AWS features because they're just too much. So here is the same change. So it's 369 from now on. So it's AWS and random, right? It's AWS and random. Good. Okay, so now if I run Terraform docs everywhere, I should see some changes, of course. What else should I see? Yeah, let's run example just for fun. It's never a bad idea to make sure that code is actually working. So terraform init, it will probably fail. No, it will succeed because I don't have a previous version, so it's using latest one, which is good. And if I now run apply, let's see what it does. Well, it will probably work as expected. Let's see. Yeah, looks pretty decent. Let's make it, because I will need this stuff for other things as well, just to make sure that this module actually works as expected. Maybe it will take time because there are a bunch of MQ brokers and Kinesis stream which has to be created, but let's see. Anyway, this is small PR which I'm quite sure will succeed. Let me go to another issue meanwhile. So I will push code here and we'll merge it. It's no big deal. Let's look into another one. This one is. So do I have something inside of Lambda module as well? This one. Oh yeah, this one is cool. So module crashes when create set to false. First of all, I'm surprised that there is no example for this. I mean, inside of our code base, because well, we should have tested it before. But also there is fix, which is good. So let's see. So what is this fix doing? Well, if it says not create, then don't create. Well, that's a little bit old-fashioned, I would say. Can we use try here just to try to get element from whatever, and if it fails, well, that's live, that means empty. I think it would be more aligned with 0.13 approach. Yeah. Okay, let's think a bit about this case. Right. Okay, let me think about the whole notion which I had for this module for quite some time. I mean, I made this module almost, when is it? 1 year ago? Yeah, 1 or 2 years ago. No, well, 1 year ago, I guess. Is it 1 or 2? It's 1 year old, right? So it was about April 2020. So it's less than a year, actually. So what I mean here, imagine the situation where you want to deploy Lambda function and create a bunch of different resources here, but you don't want to have Python available. So how this can be done? I'm thinking loud. So where Python is actually used here, in one place, where I need to create package, and yeah, when I need to create package first, and yeah, that's it. Okay, so it's already implemented. So I was thinking that if I want to deploy Lambda function like prepackaged zip archive already, I don't want to have I don't need to have Python installed. So this is already implemented. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty good to know that there is some functionality which I completely forgot about. Okay. Yeah, MQ broker is still creating. It's already 4 minutes, so it will take some time. Okay, good. So let's see what can we do with this change. Yeah, we need to add test case for that. What else? Yeah, we need just to add test case and rewrite it into try. Okie dokie. Let's see what else is not related to Lambda. So this guy is not needed. So we have a couple things related to Lambda. While Lambda is creating, let's look into this IAM issue. There are so many issues with IAM, which I obviously didn't have time to look into. So this one is a bit more urgent, I would say. First of all, because it produces malformed policy document. And that's bad. That's bad because somebody who created this PR, I mean, not this issue, but PR where we added this module, it was, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago, didn't think about edge case. So we need to think about this now. So policy runs. Well, this looks pretty good, right? And expected IAM role for EKS cluster created. Obviously, it did not create anything. Okay. So let's look into this one. It's going to be 181 in IAM module. Let's go here. So it's going to be in this separate tab. Clear IAM. Check out 181, right? Yes. Could not resolve what? Git pull. Is it better now? No. Could not resolve to pull request with number 181. Ah, right, it's an issue, right, of course, it's just an issue. Right, so there is no pull request yet, so we need to come up with change. So what can we do? Git check out fix 181 IAM EKS. Right, IAM EKS role. And there we go to examples, IAM EKS role, and we try to run it. Let's see. So if I run this code now, could not find the resource. Well, that's true, because there is no resource. And that's wrong. So once more, we always have to make examples so that we only have to run Terraform apply. I was a bit lazy this time. I definitely should have verified this myself, because this is just wrong. Yeah, my internet is again bad, I can see. Sorry if you guys cannot understand and cannot see some of things, but my internet was bad the whole morning today. Okay, so how can I fix this example? First of all, if I don't have anything here, can I run this code? Probably not, because it... No, it's okay. So what can be malformed here? Principal, federated. Should this be a map? No. Okay, anyway, if I now run yes, what I expect, just one role, and attach this role to policy. That's it. It is working as expected. Hello, Raj. So what is wrong here? I mean, of course, I can make. Can I make an EKS cluster? Right, all of this stuff is required. So I need to provide something very small, right? So I need to come up with a role. Can I use this role? Not sure. Let's see. If I go to examples, my GitHub ID is Anton Babenko in one word. It's like this. Well, all code which I show is already online. So it is. So what I'm doing right now is I'm looking into issue 181 and I'm trying to fix it. So yes, code will be inside of this module. Okay, let's look into into how to spin up very simple, very stupid EKS cluster just for the purpose of this example. Can I use EKS module? Well, probably I can, or maybe even I should. Let's see. If I go to cd EKS, let me get a lot of stuff. So if I go to, let's say, main, main is a bit too big, right? How to get disabled EKS? No. I need to have very simple, very small IAM. No, it's IAM slash what's the name of it? IAM EKS? No. So the name of this is IAM hyphen EKS. No, there is no such thing. Please use EKS module. Oh, that's good. Hello, Valeria. I'm working on that. Cool. So maybe you can point me what is the smallest EKS managed node group example. Oh, that's so good. There are people who actually use this stuff. Yeah, but this is a little bit too much. I just don't need all of this, right? Okay. Role policy. Okay, let's improvise. So what I need to do, I need to make a small EKS cluster from resource it would be good, but let's see. Let's make it from the module. Of course, I don't need to put all of this stuff. I will delete a lot from here. I don't care about managed groups, about IRSA, subnet. That's the only thing which I need. And this is also not needed. So here, from which number of your weekly dose of Terraform should I start? First episode, or is it too old? Well, there is no structure in that. I often, so here is a question, from which number of your weekly dose of Terraform I should start? They're quite different. Sometimes I do live coding, sometimes I talk to people, sometimes I fix issues, or sometimes I just develop something new. In most cases, you have to use search and search for keywords, or you can search for terraform-aws-modules, where I do mostly fixes. I think it is most interesting, but they're not connected. So there is no first and second like in an order. So feel free to grab any. Okay, so I also need to provide the role, right? Maybe I can succeed without it. Let's see. So cluster name. It has to be, well, we have it inside of any other example. I have yeah, I have random pet somewhere. Let's see. So extra resources. Tick. So it's extra resource, and name is going to be a random pet. This ID. Yeah, it's actually okay. Cluster version, is it really important for this case? Cluster version 121. 121. Where do I use data source to get VPC subnet IDs? Which module? Does anyone know? Probably inside of ELB. But that's good, but it's wrong. Actually, yeah, it's good. EC2 instance is a good example too. So I will try to watch all of them. Yeah, good luck. I mean, if you have plenty of time, you will be able to do this. It is possible. But I wouldn't watch them second time myself. So here we are, data source to get VPC. I mean, default VPC is totally enough here. So it's going to be data AWS VPC default dot name, right? Or ID. Yeah, it's ID. And subnet IDs, this is gonna to be data IDs. Yeah, that's probably it. Do you have any video on template and template file? Template file. Yeah, well, okay, sorry, I forgot to put this question here. Any video on template and template file? I'm thinking about a pretty complicated example here, which I put inside of pricing module. Template. No, it's not here. But I used a bunch of different methods there. Not like this. Let me show it to you. Yeah, so it's not really a template file, but it's somewhere ways to generate different templates using loops and yeah, like this one, like filters and here docs. So it is inside of pricing module. I think this is the most complicated piece, but also something inside of EKS module. I'm quite sure that there are few examples of template file there. So make sure to check EKS module first and then pricing. Okay. Hello, Ahmed. Okay, so let's see. If I put this stuff here, it's obviously incorrect. It should be modules, EKS, AWS, version. Version. Is it important to say version? Yes, it is. It's going to be 18. Okay. So let's try to run this code. Something crashed, which is typical. So if I go to 2, which was it? IAM, examples, EKS, terraform init to download this EKS module and a bunch of dependencies. Now apply. And let's see what I have. Maybe it will work, maybe not. I don't know. But at least I want to have, oh my god, so many resources. 21 resources just to spin up an EKS cluster. That's so bad. Well, I'm joking, of course it's it's good. Bunch of security group rules. Probably I can disable some of them. What else is here? So IAM role is going to be created here. Cluster, CloudWatch logs, oh my god. Yeah, of course it's good. So Ahmed, you say that you are from United, no, UAE, what is it, UAE, well, United Emirates, right? Yeah, United Arabian Emirates. Oh my god, it's so hard to say in English. Yeah, I've been there a couple times. I enjoy it so much, but I tried to organize meetup there about Terraform or AWS, and it was pretty much impossible to organize because there was absolutely no interest. So I enjoyed Dubai instead. Okay, now it is doing something. Once it succeeds, what else should I do here? Probably need to make these cluster service accounts and put something here. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay, what else? What's going on here in our event? Event sourcing config. Everything seems to be created. Fantastic. Did I change a lot? No, I didn't change a lot, so I can probably finalize that one while another example is yeah, I need to apply some run -a to fix some formatting, validate. I don't have to run this manually, just it is faster for me to run this as a separate command instead of relying on it to be executed during git commit. And terraform validate, I don't usually care at all when I run it, because it will be executed from clean environment on GitHub Action. Okay. This is still creating. This is still doing. I probably need to have third thread to work because I am faster than my machine today. Fantastic. Let's see. Yeah, Terraform validate is just wasting of energy. Okay, let's see the question. That's pretty cool to have so many questions today, guys. So Ravi is asking, what should be the roadmap for beginner to become Terraform expert? At least get job, I guess. I have just started. Well, I answered these questions quite frequently in the past, but then people seems to not asking this question anymore. So I'm going to repeat my question probably, or my answer probably for the first time in half year. So the answer to this, anyway, it's still working, so I will show here. So I highly recommend to do certain things. First, go to terraform-IO, somewhere here, I guess. So make sure to read all these docs. I mean, configuration language, all this. This is absolutely like zero level. You cannot skip this at all. You don't need to know all about functions, but you just need to understand basic concept of what is what. So this is definitely like no-brainer. Nothing will replace this. Once you understand what is this, then try to work on something real at your work, like something what is applicable to your work. For example, spin up some infrastructure starting with smallest components like making VPC, for example. So you will figure out how different things are connected, how resources are implemented, and you will be able to become familiar with the flow, what is different command doing, and so on. So once you understand that one, then you are able to increase complexity and start to think about this as reusable components. And soon you should be able to go to registry and find whatever component you want inside of modules, and you need to figure out which one you need. So if you need to make IAM or EKS or RDS, then you need to figure out how to use certain components. That's like next step. And if you find yourself that something is not working or something is not working as you expect or missing, then you need to understand or learn how to contribute to certain projects. It's unlikely that in 2022 you will be working with something what nobody has developed module yet. At least I'm talking about most commonly used services. Of course, if you use some, I don't know, mobile development service by AWS, which nobody seems to be using, you will be in minority and nobody will be able to help you. But most of modules are already there, and you just have to figure out how to use them. It is also described inside of Terraform documentation, like what is module and how to use it. But there you find code. Also, once you look into this code, let's say if I look into S3 bucket, you should be able to understand what module does, how to use it for certain things, and become kind of, so this should be your like ground level. Once you familiarize yourself with this concept, then you're more than welcome to do this even before, but it will be a bit hard for you to comprehend like key concepts or code structures and some opinionated stuff related to naming conventions or code style in general. So you can go to Terraform Best Practices. This is a book which I wrote, 3 years ago. Yeah, actually almost 4 years ago. It is still relevant. I updated it with latest information. So please go there and and read key concepts, for example. It should explain you a bit more. And also there are several translations like Spanish, Indonesian, French is coming, Chinese is coming, and yeah, and some other languages will come as well. So if you want to translate this book to your native language, just reach out to me and you're more than welcome to contribute. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So Terraform.io documentation, simple stuff but real, Terraform modules, contribute to Terraform modules, and Terraform best practices. Hindi, fantastic. You are more than welcome. I mean, I'm sure that there are quite a few people who know Hindi, so it's definitely in high demand. Okay, let's go back to the code and see what is what. Cool. It's actually, yeah, it's succeeded. So Terraform validate was able to make sure that all code. Yeah, you're welcome, Ravi. So all code was executed and it's valid. Code is formatted. Cool. So now I can just git commit and say that what I did, I updated, updated version and example. That's it. Nothing special. Terraform validate is running again. If I want to skip it, then I have to run git commit -n, like this -n, to skip all hooks. This is just a shortcut. And now git push. This is already, this is already inside of pull request, so it's good. If I now go to this pull request, it will be evaluated and then eventually it will succeed, I guess. Okay, let's go back to the code one more time. I have, oh my god, EKS cluster, 9 minutes. Why does it take so long time? I mean, when I ask this question AWS, then they say, oh, we need to make sure that all components are created and everything is really finalized before we can return OK to the user. So that's why creation of our resources sometimes takes more time than resources of our competitors. Well, I get it, but just as a user, sometimes I would prefer to not wait so much. Yes. Okay, let's see. So this guy is going to succeed. I can just merge it. No need to wait for successful check. Squash. Cool. So this is it. Next one, this one. If I go here and I need to update branch, just to make sure that these latest changes are here. Waiting 45 minutes. Yeah, I know that it will be, it will take some time. So that's why I have several different things to work on. So, okay. So it will take some time, I know. Okay, so this next one is about handling archive file name when create is false. As I looked into this one, I need to change this one and update an example. So it is 252. Let's see, it is not this one. Oh yeah, it's done. Oh, fantastic. You see 10 minutes. That's probably because I didn't enable some features of EKS. Okay, so what else should I say now inside of this, inside of EKS role? Yeah, so here it is pretty good. So what should I put here inside of cluster service accounts? I think Max was the guy who made this thing. Let me think. Right, so Max put this feature here, and he also put description, as far as I remember, inside of readme. Right. So here should be EKS cluster name. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. This is going to be a problem now, because if I have this value static, then it's good. Then I can just put something here inside of cluster 1. I can put whatever I want. But I gave random name here. So if I put this stuff here now and I run this code, will it work? Let's see. Well, it will not work, but it may work in some situation. So if I put it into brackets, and biggest attribute key. Oh my god, what is strange error message? So what this bracket means, it's a little bit hacky, I know, but it means calculate this value before, calculate this value and then use this completely. So, well, yeah, the rest one is irrelevant, obviously. It cannot find the resource cluster 2 because, well, I didn't make cluster 2. But anyway, this thing will fail if I would be creating this resource from scratch. So let's say first I create EKS with unknown name, and then I reference this one here. So this is not right. It has to be static. So here we have, what is it? Ah, right, we already had this guy here. So we are about to add add. Yeah, we are about to add it, so it should be fine here. So now I need to figure out the solution for this one. The solution can be that, let's say I introduce another locals and say cluster name and make it static like always. So this is what I'm going to do here. If I would really prefer to have this as dynamic, let's say I create name somehow randomly, then I use this name here and I use this name here, it would be it would be possible or not. No, it has to be always well known. I can look into source code and see if we can change something here, but cluster service account. So here we can use, can we use it? Yeah, so here it's okay, it can be unknown. While, and here it can be unknown. So it can be computed values in both places, I think. So I don't have to put it static here. Okay, then let's leave it like this and maybe just add another case here to show that there can be a couple of them. So that's it. If I run apply now. So as I say, I still think that it can fail if this information is not known in advance. But I just don't want to wait for 10 or 20 more minutes to delete and to create new one. I mean, this is an example which is just showing that this guy will be created. Yeah. Okay, but this is still not answer to the question which was raised here, right? It says malformed policy document when using. So now it's time to read between lines and think what kind of example or reproduction step were there. So this was the case. Let's see. I have one here, and I want to make this one, which is problematic case. I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use it locally. 1, 2. So it has a role name, a role description. Well, I need to replace this guy. So create role, probably this. Okay, let's put it true, but we'll check it with false too. Version is not needed. Role policy runs, force. Okay, so failed or okay. So here is a piece of code which I just put. Let's see if it is going to fail. So I run terraform init. So, oh no, it's what? Assume role policy. Is this correct? Doesn't seem to be correct, but okay. Yes. Right. So this is an error message. Okay. So the error message here is actually inside of assume role policy, which is empty. So assume role policy, and this one, assume role policy with OEDC. It is empty because, well, it is just empty because no cluster service accounts or this guy is specified. So that's the whole point. Provider URL SA parts or cluster service accounts should be specified. So if I put these lines here somewhere, and if I run this now, it should work. And this is gonna to be problem solved. Yes. Because now I can see it's pretty big, statement is big. So created and assigned. So that's it. So let's answer. Let's answer on this question and say that you need to specify cluster accounts and or please see examples in EKS role, or actually it's better to show like this. In IAM, what is it name? IAM EKS role. EKS role. Like this. You need to specify blah blah blah. Please say examples in blah blah blah. Close. Yeah, close. Okay, so this is fine. I mean, the issue is resolved, but I still need to commit this this fix. Where I spin up cluster, I show it somehow here. Git status, git fix what is it? Fixed? No, it's not fixed. It's no, it's actually fixed because it didn't work. Fixed incorrect example of IAM EKS role. Good. Terraform validate. Random. Missing version constraint. In which one? In EKS role. Oh, right, of course. I'm using random, but I have not specified which one. So random. Random, it should be somewhere here. I guess it's going to be random. Random 2. Not in module, of course, but in example. Good, so now this is good. So git commit one more time to make sure that it is green, and now create so now I have this pull request 183 with so nice title, and I need to specify that it's related to fixes 181. Let me take a look here. Looks good, good. Yeah. Well, I'm a little bit unsure about this random thing inside of key, but for now I think it's fine. Update. So let it be for some time, and then I can merge it. Okay, what else is here? This is closed or fixed. This one, right? So this one is going to be the last one for today. So 252. It's fine. Thank you, Timur. So 252. Let's see here. Let's see. 252. So it is gonna to be in Lambda. Lambda, where was it? Lambda. It's inside of main, right? Okay, so it's not an example. It's inside of main. So this create. Right, let's see, where can I put, I still have code deployed here, right? Yeah, so lots of different resources, which will cost me some money, so I need to delete them. So let's continue working on event source mapping. And here I need to add an example. Well, I need to add it inside of complete, because complete is usually, here is a disabled. So we have this example already, right? Okay. let's see one more time. So if I put this code inside of event source mapping, where I am already now, right? Yes. And if I now run init, so creation is disabled, and I run terraform apply, it should not create anything, right? Because that's the whole point of apply, of disabled Lambda. Let's see. Right, so nothing has changed. Good. So if I now revert this change back as it was before, like this, and I run apply now, it should fail. Or will it fail? No, it will not fail. So what is the problem here? Maybe I need to read question more. Because the whole thing which is here is not needed, right? So when create is false. Okay, when retrieving the file name of Lambda archive, set value to blank string. Okay, edit any of example by creating false and then run terraform plan. That's pretty much what I did. Maybe I need to apply. Okay, so that's what I have. I have create false. Invalid function argument. So steps to reproduce, create false and then terraform plan. Sounds very simple. Okay, let's look one more time. So how can I make it fail? Let's put this create false inside of previous Lambda function, which I already had before. So what's going to happen? It should delete everything. Well, but this is another issue. But this is good issue. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we had this discussion in the past about 2map, and I actually scheduled one issue with event bridge module, exactly same issue. I was so sure that there is no problem like this inside of Lambda function, but I can see that there is. Okay, but this is another thing. So let me just get rid of this one and get rid of this one. And now I want to just delete everything what I had before. Right, it's going to take down everything, but create false. Yeah, create false. I don't know why it can make any problem. So yeah, the whole situation with this regex inside of S3 existing package. I don't know which one. Probably this one. Yeah, I don't know why it should be the problem. So yes, when archive file name is null, then it will break this replace, because it's expecting first argument to be string. But Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. It can be related. Right, I think I can come up with failing case only if I combine this S3 bucket property, S3 existing package, somewhere here. So if I would use this configuration and create bucket and create false. Yeah, but why would you do this? Okay, let's see one more time. So inside of this code, I now set create false. I run apply. Well, this is really cool to see this error, but it's not related to the problem. That's so cool. I'm so happy to see these bugs so easily, which means I can easily fix them. Not like this create false. So if I put it inside of this example, well, let's look somewhere here. So if I put it inside of, let's say, Lambda function, create false. And if I go to complete terraform init, yeah, this one is actually S3. Yeah, it has some S3 properties. Maybe it will be related. So now if I run apply, right. Oh, cool. So it's related to store on S3 only. Because I guess if I comment out this section, I have no clue what kind of functionality I'm disabling, but at least I will not see this error message, I guess. Right. Okay, cool. Great. So this is possible to fix. Now let's look into how to fix it. The solution which was proposed here, obviously it's going to work, but what I like instead is if we use try to do whatever we want, and then no, wait, what kind of version do we support? 13, right, so it should be fine. So as well as this element blah 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 is so old-fashioned. Come on, data star file name, no, it's not 0, it's 0 or null. No, wait, null. Is it the problem that we will return not null but because we may have some dependency on archive file name somewhere else, like verifying if archive file name is. So here we expect it to be string all over. Is something in package? No, there is no things in package. Right, so this is just a bug then, because this replace, which was added, I guess it was added somewhere here. Yeah, line. So yeah, it was added end of August. It really expects this to be string. So that's why this null is not actually a thing. It has to be an empty string. Right? So how about this now? Yeah, similar thing can be changed with this element. Yeah, it's working well. So similar thing here with try, but here is a little bit different. Try and oh yeah, right, the same actually, same false. Tick. Right. Yeah. Okay. It looks so cool. Maybe I need to change element in more places. It's important not to do crazy things, because I may break it in other places. But it looks good, because try is doing what it should be doing exactly in this condition. So package what? Why this guy is strange? No, it's okay. It's gonna to be try tick tick tick. Yeah, like this. So let me read it one more time. So whatever is here, so if we store on S3, then we get version ID from the object, or else we use null. Yeah, or this null. Probably this can be combined into into one, and avoid this store on S3, but it's going to be a little bit more refactoring than I want to do now. So element here, I guess. Oh yeah, oh my god, there are so many elements. Yeah, I will have to change it later. Okay, I think that's it for now. I will finish this pull request. No, not this one. Yeah, this one. And close it as resolved. The thing here is slightly new. It relates to this S3 key. Yeah, and I think it will be working fine. And if anyone has any specific pull request you want to review or have questions, don't hesitate to mention them next time. Okie dokie. I think that's it for today. Thanks everyone for joining and for asking so many good questions. See you next week. Bye.